What's up, guys? Today we're going to talk about eggs. So when it comes to purchasing your eggs, and let's just go over the most ideal way to get eggs is obviously having your own chickens to lay them for you, and you can control, what you're feeding your chickens. But for those of us who have to purchase our eggs through the grocery store, here's a couple things to look for. One of the most obvious ones is going to be looking for organic eggs. Number two, free range. But the most important thing is finding soy-free eggs. And the reason being is because with chickens that are fed a high amount of soy and or soy meal, the chickens are meant to be eating protein-rich insects, worms, snails, things like that. And when they do eat stuff like soy or soy meal, the omega-6 to omega-3 fatty acid ratio becomes really disproportionate. They also contain higher amounts of anti-nutrients like phytic acid. Another thing we see with soy-fed chickens that lay eggs is trypsin inhibitors within the egg as well. And then just the phytoestrogens from the soy itself. So when it comes down to omega-6 fatty acids, there's this misconception behind, you'll always hear saturated fat being demonized and polyunsaturated fats being glorified, but the reality of the situation is unsaturated fatty acids are actually very fragile lipids. Alterations in lipid peroxidation causes free radical formation, cellular aging, and inflammatory driven immune responses. I can make a whole video on why you want to avoid high amounts of omega-6 fatty acids, but that's a whole nother story. When it comes to phytic acid is well documented to be an anti-nutrient. What I mean by that is it blocks the absorption of certain minerals. These minerals include calcium, magnesium, copper, iron, zinc. And go figure, soy has the highest concentration of phytic acid amongst all foods. Let's revisit those trypsin inhibitors. What is trypsin? It's a pancreatic enzyme that helps break down proteins. Why would you not want to inhibit trypsin? Because you're going to prevent the digestion and absorption of certain amino acids. Soy is extremely high in phytoestrogens. These are estrogen-mimicking molecules. A lot of people have this misconception that that's only bad for men, but that is also very bad for women. And I've seen correlations between high amount of phytoestrogen intake and things like breast cancer. And then I have to address the elephant in the room, cholesterol. Whenever we talk about eggs, we always have to mention cholesterol. There's been a lot of misunderstandings when it comes to dietary cholesterol. We have to understand the importance of cholesterol within the human diet. Foremost, it's the primary lipid found in every cell. It regulates the permeability of those membranes. Cholesterol is the foundation of every steroidal hormone in the human body. It's critical for brain development. It plays a role in neuronal integrity because it is the basis of myelin. It also increases bile synthesis, which is going to help you absorb those fat-soluble vitamins. Purchasing your eggs, I found the best brand to be Chino Valley Ranchers. They're organic, free range, soy-free, and corn-free. And these things are absolutely delicious. Important to limit soy in your diet. Make sure you're not getting it in your eggs as well. Opt for the soy-free eggs. Tell me what you guys think. Much better, higher quality egg than what you would get from any other misleading brand you can find in health stores.